You want to learn more about fragrances and discover the best colognes? Then hit that subscribe button right now, because I'm going to show to you today the Goldfield and Banks Pacific Rock Moss. And the question is, what can you consider when picking and purchasing a niche fragrance like this that's a little bit more special? When would I wear this, and whom would I recommend this for? All this and more coming up in this video. Let's get started.
Goldfield and Banks Pacific Rock Moss, the fragrance marvel from Australia. Guys, how does it smell, and how would I actually recommend it? This is citrusy, fresh fragrance that actually reminds you of a nice coastal walk. And looking at the notes and smelling it again, I really have to say it's a pleasant, very pleasant smelling fragrance that has some marine note aspect, but very characteristic is also the coastal moss and the sage, geranium. I would say the whole DNA of this fragrance, even if this down to the selection of musk, or if you see Virginia cedar, if I see cedar, I automatically would associate it with something masculine. But no, this is a definitely unisex fragrance, in my opinion, leaning a little bit more towards the feminine. Overall, I think this is an excellent fragrance for spring and summertime. That's when this, due to its light body, really shines. Would I personally wear this? No, probably not. But I would definitely give it to my girlfriend. She would enjoy this tremendously. So that's really based up on your taste. I mean, if you're into unisex fragrances that are gender neutral, knock yourself out. But if we look at my personal rating, me personally, I only would give it 3 out of 5 for me as a dude that's into masculine fragrances. But if I would give it to my girlfriend, I would easily rate it 4 out of 5 as well. Longevity is only, I would give it only 3 out of 5, as well as the sillage. I mean, if you compare it to rich oriental fragrances, it's not that long lasting, but then again, it's a fresh fragrance, so it has a lighter body, and for that the longevity is actually good, so I'm giving it 3 out of 5. Presentation is excellent, although I still have the old bottle. And the price value, see what kind of deal you get. In Europe we tend to pay a little bit more, also because of high taxes and so on. So that's why price value, I'm giving it 3 out of 5.
Nice. So what is my conclusion about the Goldfield and Banks Pacific Rock Moss? For whom would I recommend this? When would I wear this? And when would I not wear this? You know, it's not like these other manly maritime fragrances. It's definitely 100% unisex. And in my opinion, it leans more towards the feminine. Very characteristic for this fragrance really is the Pacific Rock Moss. And as a guy, would I wear this as a guy? No, as a guy, I would not gravitate towards this. I do own unisex fragrances, but they have then a different scent profile. This, I think, is a good gift idea. For example, if you want to give this to your girlfriend or significant other, that's, I think, when this fragrance shines. As a guy, I would at least be cautious, especially for a dude. I think there are better alternatives in this category, but women should be very happy with this scent profile. Awesome for tuning in. Let me know what other fragrances you want to see, and I'll see you in the next video.
Awesome, guys. And if you are interested in fresh fragrances, I also encourage you to check out a recent purchase of mine, the YSL Fresh. Very nicely long-lasting fragrances, considering that it's a YO Fresh, something I enjoy during spring and summer, and that you, if you're into fresh fragrances, definitely also can check out. And you find that on my channel page in appropriate playlist. A lot of people have subscribed. If you want, you can subscribe right now as well. Take care.